Is it?
Hmm?
Nothing. Let's just find him.
You have reservations on finding him?
I think the girl's problem, as she's been muttering under her breath, is that why, if he could walk, would he settle for a ruse?
Very good
Suppose people
question.
are less suspicious of someone who can't walk.
That's certainly true.
As well as he could probably hide a lot of trinkets and things that he could use to tinker in that wheelchair.
My question is, when did he regain his ability to walk around? If it was sometime recent after all the events at the God's Eye, then that's one thing. But if he was able to walk that entire stretch, then I imagine the person he was trying to trick was the Grand Watcher, or one of his allies. Regardless, he's walking now, which means that he's far enough away from whoever he was trying to deceive. Was that ask him when we find him?
Captain, do we, even have time to find him?
How far can he have gotten?
Let me correct that. We were not all given a call to report to the far west.
That's been resolved. You speak of Cannondale. Cannondale? Cannondale? Cannondale. Cannondale. You're speaking of Cannondale. Don't worry. Cleo updated us. Things are resolved.
You're sure, Captain?
I have faith in my fellow watchmen. And besides, imagine we came all the way out here to pick up a watchman and end up coming back neutral. He's like jokingly tisking under his visor. Wouldn't look good on us.
So it all worked out in the end?
Nod. Damon's en route back to the villa right now. And trust me when I say, if he doesn't want to go, Rohan has very persuasive ways.
Hopefully it works out for the best. I do get the feeling we're going to need more help.
Absolutely. All the more reason to find William. So, look at Redford. Where do we start? Or where do we continue, I suppose?
He will... I have no idea what you would do in this case.
Well, he would have had to have gotten out of the water.
Presumably at some point?
Yeah. Unless he's a really strong swimmer, probably downstream.
I mean, if he can magically walk, maybe he has like a propeller too.
Yeah, maybe he just flew over.
I was going more like swam upstream with ease, but that also works with the joke.
Pocket airboat.
Folding boat.
Imagine having a folding boat.
It does raise a good question. Did he cast the fly spell on himself?
Oh, actually, that'd be a good go into the water and then cast fly and just dip. Although he's out of game mechanically, he's too low a level to have that, but he could potentially have something that does that.
I don't know what level he is the thing. In theory, he's lower level than us, but we've been surprised before. Alternatively, I don't know how far the range is. We have locate abilities, locate spells.
That is true. What's the furthest one I got?
I got locate creature.
That's pretty fucking good.
Or find creature, rather.
Got this. How far away is that? 1,000 feet? That might be a maybe.
Good for honing in.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you use?
I'll pop find creature. We can see. Maybe we'll pick up a trail as we hone
Yeah.
in within. I don't. The thing is, like, it's like, mile range, but it's like, how far did he get? Right? Do we need to bust out mile increments? I don't know.
Since the time of their disappearance, and with everything we've done, if he's a competent watchman, he could be pretty damn far.
Fair enough. All right.
And also,
I'll
yes,
pop in
river.
the-
Yeah.
I'll pop in the side points.
mine's
Find
just-
Yeah, it
creature.
points into a somewhat high hill outcropping, almost.
Hmm?
If you have like a plains right here, it goes like
Uh-huh.
this, like a Pride Rock type of situation.
Ah. Is he at the top of Pride Rock? Like Simba? Oh, he's up here. Okay, he's on the neck of it. High headland. Brook, poking cliff. Not at the top yet.
Oh, he's up
Sounds
there.
good. How far is it from us?
It would be 2 miles.
2 miles. 2 miles that away. I assume it's like relatively big, so could we like spot it from here?
Yeah,
See-
I'd probably
see-
say like 180, 200 feet in elevation at the peak.
Ooh. Okay. What is he doing over there? Alright. Could just claps his hands. Let's keep going. Better than the runs that Riker put us through.
A lot easier this time around. Hop, 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 hop.
With lots of weight. Start marching on over, and I just hope he's not moving at like 7
Breakneck
speeds,
speed.
where he's like somehow able to like leave range very quickly.
Okay. As you make your way over there, roll me a investigation.
Okay. Not bad. All of us, or
Yeah, whoever is over that way.
Why not? I'm not proficient in this, but I can throw a dice on the table and see what happens. I don't have that +6.
nice.
Which one?
Look at that 28 though.
Not that bad.
This is the second one. Okay, so I only have a +2, so mine's like 19. But y'all, I think y'all got it.
No, you should roll again for sure.
No, I couldn't.
You literally couldn't. You haven't.
Crash, you hear come past your head.
What? Like a rock was just thrown at me.
Yeah, sure.
Was it a rock?
So was that a bullet?
As you look back, you see very vaguely God, what's the best word? There's a word for it.
Ricochet mark.
When something
Impact
has
mark.
no borders.
So there's no borders?
Doctors without borders?
No.
No, they got bombed, not shot. Shout out to Obama.
God.
Featureless? I don't know.
So the whole goal with camouflage was that it broke up your silhouette,
Mhm.
Right.
right? Not that it actually made you like hard to see.
Right. It made you look
Optics.
less humanoid shaped.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
It was easier for the brain to trick it into not realizing it.
Right.
You notice there's something with a broken up silhouette on the ground. Right
we just-
by where the bullet wound landed into the dirt, sending up a small crater.
Oh. I'm gonna very slowly step away from it, watching where I'm stepping, and mage hand to try to pull away whatever cover this is, and warn everyone. I think we might be in the minefield.
Oh,
You see where that bullet just hit? right next to it. There's some cover in there. Just watch your step. And I'm gonna try to move away this camouflage.
As you do, you see
Take the dodge
what
action.
appears to be small, shattered pieces of semi-translucent ceramic.
Hmm?
Inside, there's black wiring in it, and all sorts of rune craft that the wiring connects to, and back to a central crystal.
So it is a landmine, just a weird one.
Arcane landmine.
Yeah,
That's a glyph of warding.
that ejects the fucking ceramic pieces.
So sort of like
This-
shrapnel.
This man had time to set up a minefield?
Sounds like a shoe-in for commander.
Did we just give out promotions?
As
We have a lot of open ranks. RP typos.
hear and see this, you start hearing as you start seeing more of these little broken silhouettes around you.
Is he just taking out all the traps for us? Or
It
marking them at
appears
least?
that way.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Stand back up. Look over at Zoe. Grimold. Your brother's a good shot. It's what, 1.5 mile distance he's shooting right now? All the wind flying down from the mountain of Hagafar.
How the fuck is he firing that far?
I don't think he's
Good
missed
question.
either.
For all we know, he has some fancy magic missile-based bullet that don't miss.
More importantly, if that's him firing, who's that walking? As
Like,
you look out,
more.
you see oh, is this gonna... Yes,
What?
there we go. No, it didn't do it. Gosh, dang it.
Token. Map. I don't know what the issue, what the problem thing is, but whatever you are.
Work!
God
Right.
damn
Work,
it!
damn it, work!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Work, damn
You
it!
see William's armor moving alongside a small creek bed.
Does he have animated armor now too? What?
Either William's not the sniper, or that's not William. But my find creature is pinging off of the big rock, Pride Rock.
Correct.
And that's where the shots are generally coming from.
Correct.
Does he just have effectively a powered exosuit?
That'd be
Ergo,
pretty
why
cool.
he can just friggin' walk suddenly? It's sick. It's sick as fuck.
And his armor is just standing,
Run.
sitting there by the creek bed. It's not doing anything else.
Correct. It looks like it's like squatted down, observing this soot.
Okay. Let's. Is it moving, or is it just stationarily squatting?
It looks like it's stationary.
Gotcha. Let's go talk. Let's go straight to William. For all we know, he left that armor piece there as bait. And besides, my tracking is saying that points at rock is where William's at. So, forward march. Watch your step. Although I guess William's got us covered in that respect.
As you make your way up there,
Make 5 dexterity saving throws.
Nah, none needed.
Oh! It's him outside. I didn't think we'd ever see it.
You
He looks
see
like a spec
laying
operative.
in a prone position with a rifle under him. It appears to be William. Though, as you said, he's wearing blacked out clothes with many patches and firearms on his side, as well as some close quarters weaponry.
Damn. Approach him. Appreciate the overwatch.
Things were a little bit worse than I thought.
How do you reckon?
If I gauged it right, would have only been like another hour before they struck. Or they were tailing us, which is worse.
They?
Whoever our enemies are, they're doing intel gathering, getting their recon, seeing which way we move.
Is he looking anywhere specific as he's reciting that?
Still down the scope.
So it's gonna be impossible to try to track that. Look over at his siblings. See if they have like any input on this.
Can I take out my
Mm,
little eyeglass and look in the same direction that he's looking?
Absolutely. Yeah, he looks to be scanning almost like figure 8 patterns around where his armor is.
Ah, okay. You just see if
What was
anyone
bait?
falls for the bait.
I see. Okay.
Is it the same ones that came from before? You see him pause at that. No.
Look at Bradford and Lucian like you guys understand what they're talking about? Because I'm a little lost.
I'm also lost. No worries. Worries.
Right, but just like a half shrug. Just like,
You mind
If you
contextualizing
thought
this?
this was the way, I don't know why you did not let us know. It could have been backup. If you were backup, then it would have been easier for them to spot what I was doing.
Okay, time out. You mind catching the rest of us up to speed on these unseen enemies?
It's advanced artificery. Cloaked, camouflage, small little arcane eyes.
Ooh.
Okay, nice, you say. I'm just gonna activate my detective magic, like just look around real fast.
And would you so happen to have extras lying around?
they're not his.
Oh,
He just looks back at you. You can take what's left. Might be able to deduce something. Although if you take them alive, they can still track you.
let's
Who are
shit.
these? Who are these people?
They
Look
just
at
lean
Zoe.
on his group.
I get the
That would make
feeling that
sense. But I don't know.
there's a lot of counter espionage in the city. If only a cool here.
I hate urban warfare.
Regardless, you see him pop up onto his feet from a laying position and then stand up, grabbing his rifle, unloading it before reloading the round into the magazine and placing it into a large sheath at his size, like a bag of holding specifically made for this.
Does the ammo look any different? The one he swapped, or he unloaded, and the one he put back in?
Uh,
How about if I ask that question?
that would be fair. Yeah, roll tinkering tools.
Sure. Boop, 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 boo. 27.
Plus 6.
Yeah, for sure. These are engraved and they're made with silver.
What kind of rifle is it? Have we seen one like this before? Is it like the model 1182?
No. No, far longer, heavier, and entirely it's bolt action.
It's bolt action? Does it still run with gunpowder when he was shooting it?
Correct. So has a magazine.
Right.
But
Great.
single fire bolt action only. As you do, roll a perception with advantage.
26.
What's the difference between this and your int? Plus 2, plus 3?
My wisdom is it's a plus it's a plus 3. So 29 if you're going with int.
Okay. Yeah, it appears there's some type of like runic sigildry on the bolt inside the charge.
If you get the moment, do you mind if I look at that runic sigildry on your bolt action? I'm just a little curious.
Is that right?
I mean, just a little, curiosity. Does it affect dark ones?
Dark ones are immune to this type of technology.
Damn. Okay. Well, still pretty cool.
Or so they would like to believe.
I was about to say, we heard a rumor that you took down Dark One with a firearm. Any truth to it?
Exaggerated. I took down some former classmates with a firearm.
Oh. Very sorry.
As he packs up his stuff and throws his camo cloak over his back, he just says, "Come on. We have more missions to achieve. It's good to meet you in proper."
Hold on, hand from the shake.
He reaches forward and grabs it.
Can we also try to shake your hand?
Absolutely.
Just do the shaking, swap from one to the other. Should we
like-
still call you William?
That's my name.
Look at Zoe and Grimoire.
Yes. You are correct. They are my siblings. Not something that I particularly wanted to get out,
In times
given
like
the nature
these,
of how we came to the watch in the first place.
William, it's best to cherish your family. For what time we got left.
As he grabs his stuff and begins to walk, you see no sign of injury or limp or any disablement.
The son of a bitch was never crippled. Alec was right.
Did he pull a prestige?
As he walks, he said, "I had good reason to suspect that they wouldn't be content with just the world seeing. They wanted to gather all the data. That's why they put y'all in fights first. That's why I refused."
Hid your abilities. Found a plausible excuse. Smart.
Regardless, now they're aware of what you can do. Hopefully we can curtail some of that. And hopefully you can get something new.
If it's one side or the other, everyone's trying to push for us to get new kit. So might as well lean into it.
The situation I see it doesn't afford us much time for levity and laxation.
Agreed. Just don't tell Rohan to smash that. Come on.
Achoo!
Was that Thaumaturgy?
He gathers his stuff. You see him take this bracelet he has and rub it along the backside of the breastplate of the armor, which opens up for him.
What the fuck?
Gonna ask. You make that yourself? Or did you peel some ideas off a Sycusian deck?
Afraid I've never had the privilege.
Good.